Alright. Little short video showing what I've been doing. My brother started a Minecraft realm. I've been playing it with him. And we found out that deep beneath our bases is this mess. So suffice it to say, I might be a little scared. This is my first time interacting with this. I'm trying to build my shaft from my house down into this mess. And the goal with this is to eventually replace this spiral staircase with water elevators. But first, I want to get to the bottom. So I want to get to the bottom of the world first, and then I can build the elevators from the ground up, basically. So it'll be easier to build a vertical shaft from the bottom than to try and dig down from the top and then fall into this. So I'm taking it slow. So in the meantime, I am holding shift, and it is really cramping. There was nice music playing just a few minutes ago, but apparently it's copyrighted on YouTube. So, sorry, no one gets to hear it. So, making a nice window. I guess I could do panes for this segment. I could have done panes. So for now, I want to just seal this off, get the door down here. I'm forgetting, of course, too, that I'm on a laptop, so the little touchpad that I use for that comes with the laptop, that has I can accidentally touch it and it'll just activate. Is that all my... I can come back and replace a lot of this with like lanterns and stuff, but for now, I just need a room that is that I can set up as a forward base of operations while I'm down here. I'll come back down with like a chest and a crafting bench and stuff. In fact, I'm going to set up a second door right here. So it's going to act as a bit of an airlock. I'll go up and make glass panes. This, I don't have that's a chicken. That's a chicken. That's a dangerous thing to have down here. There's a chicken down here. That is, I don't know why there is a chicken down here, but It needs to not be activating the monsters, please. Alright. This might make some people dizzy. So I'm going to face this direction instead of the usual. Oh god. Actually, I can turn. I don't know why it's getting all wiggly like that. That's kind of bizarre. Should be done with these stones, so I can probably put those away for now. Come back down with wooden items and glass panes. I might have to chop down more trees. Don't need that. Oh, I can stop sneaking. I'll probably cut this part out. It's a pretty deep shaft. So there's the previous forward base. Alright, this part opens out into an underwater cave. I can actually swim up to the next door and cut out some of this. Then I gotta go spiral up some more. And then here's the actual front door to my house. Nice little cave here. I'm gonna put these stones away, so I don't need those right now. Probably keep the cobblestone while I'm setting up. The rest of this can go away. I can come back for slabs. Yeah, I can come back for the slabs when I start digging down again. Because I want to get all the way down to bedrock before I start making the elevators. Alright, and as for glass paints, yeah, because we're not underwater, we don't have to. Let's do one more. Alright, put those away. And if I had silk touch, this wouldn't be as wasteful, but I don't. What I have for wooden items? Not much. Yeah, I'm gonna chop down more trees. Alright. What time is it? How are we looking on that clock? Still overhead somewhere? Alright. I don't know when I started doing spiral staircases for mines. Normally I do the big 3x3 staircase down, straight one, not a spiral. But today I just did a spiral straight down. Alright, so I got my pickings of what trees I want to cut. I think I just wanted to get oak. That should be barely enough. I do have a disadvantage in that I don't have access to wool. So we're going to have to run back upstairs every time we need to go rest. Oh, yeah, I should just head downstairs. Let me pull that out. Get out there. I'm gonna take some of these planks and a log. Let's see, I don't think I need any of these tools. Yeah, I can come back for anything. And when I see this gravel wall, I know I need to start slowing down, because there's going to be no safety rails soon. See, there they are. No safety rails. Alright, so now I need to start placing these glass panes. It's going to connect and look all ugly in the middle, but that's fine. Because it's cheaper to use the glass panes for this than it is otherwise. Here, I'll just put a cobblestone block. It's cheaper to use glass panes for this than to use a full block. The only reason I didn't in the water shaft is because glass panes become waterlogged, and I do not want that. I think this area I'm at is fairly safe. But it is close enough to my brother's base, and my brother's base is close enough to shriekers that things could become annoying. For a while there was a ominous heartbeat as I was digging down. So thankfully, my brother has access to creative mode, so he was able to fix his mistake. Just be careful when you're down here. If you spawn it, it won't despawn even if you travel far away. And if this happens to be next to your base, well, okay, so that, I'm just gonna have to live with that mistake. I don't have silk thatch right now to pick it up. And now spiders can't get in, and now it is sealed. So now, what I need to do is, what, an egg. They didn't used to have colored eggs. Put the window panes here and here. And then set this up like I would any normal base. So I need to eventually get a bed. I'd probably put... Okay, so spruce. Crafting table. Spend 4 logs to make a double chest. This could be a danger because these things are loud. So if someone spawns it, it'll hear that open. I'll spend 2 of these to make 2 furnaces. That way we can multitask while we're down here. And then I will eventually figure out that. Maybe not there. Okay, I make extras. Maybe here? Yeah. Then we can put the bed along this wall, and then we have like a nice zigzag. So I'll eventually get a bed. In fact, there's wool down here, so Let's go get a bed. I think we can pick it up with the axe or something. So I'm gonna start sneaking because there is a skulk nearby and there's skulk sensors nearby. Oh, I can just pick it up with my hand, aren't I? Yeah. Alright, let's go make a bed. So now, yeah, I think we're far enough away from it that we don't have to worry about tripping a skulk sensor. So now, okay. Respawn point set. We now have a forward base of operations. The next thing I would want to do, if at all possible, can I make a stone? It has to be stone. Okay. Go ahead and leave the glass panes in here for now. I can pick them back up on the way back up. Now, now. Let's go exploring. I have 4 torches. See what I mean? Skulk that direction. Don't go that way. I don't know if enemies can spawn on Skulk. That's a worrying possibility. But if they can, could be a problem. There's Skulk in this direction. I'm going to guess the way this generates is treasure is more likely to generate near Skulk. Okay, we're fine because that one wasn't near a Shrieker, but sneak 100. Yes, yes. Night vision would be wonderful down here. It wouldn't stop things from spawning, but it would be magical down here. That were the shot. Anyway, wait for the game to say I'm hungry before eating. So eating makes noise. Did you know that? I got 1 torch left, and then I'm gonna have to resurface. Alright, so we know this is far enough away, so don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I need to make... I'm gonna start turning my logs into coal. Or charcoal, rather. That should be enough of that. I don't want to spend too many resources on torches. So I need to have some resources in reserve. And also because I don't have that much food to have to deal with things. So I'll have to go back up to the surface eventually anyway. Ooh. I am proud of this little project I'm doing. do kind of want to light up more of the surrounding area before I start digging down again, though. I'm not necessarily interested in looting the place so much as I am making sure things don't spawn that can trigger sensors. Like this chicken that's bothering me. So as I got 8 here, I'm going to go ahead and make half stack of torches. Alright, let's go put that in here for now. I'm sorry, it had to be done. If I have a flint and steel, I can light those candles. Then I won't have to spend a torch. Nerve-wracking. There's a skull sensor right there. I don't want to place anything near it. Also, I don't know where its range is. I'm going to place one right here. That should be far enough away. Yeah. Oh, this intersects with a mine shaft? Ooh, that's fun. Alright. Might give me more loot than the city, actually. Another one. Are you kidding me? almost out of torches. I guess I don't need to snake everywhere. Especially now that I can see. But especially in the dark areas, we can't see where the skulk is. Like right there. I need to sneak around that because I don't know where the sensors are. And I am out of torches. And time to return. It's always good when doing these excursions to limit yourself in some way so you don't get stranded. So for me, it's these stone picks and these torches. If I run out of either one, or food even, I return. That's attached to a redstone lamp. Makes for a very good jump scare. So now I gotta sneak through this section because there's sensors all over the place. Snake past this guy here. I forgot what tool I need to harvest that. I don't know if a stone pick will do, or if I need an iron one, or if it needs to have like silk touch. I don't know. Alright, I think that'll about do it. I think I'm gonna go upstairs. So I'm gonna cut to upstairs and show you what the house looks like from the outside. Actually, before I do that, let's admire our handiwork from down here. Because I don't think we've seen it yet. Yeah, a little shaft. So this will eventually, I will eventually replace this spiral staircase with a water elevator, or a series of water elevators to go between each location that this shaft intersects with. I want to eventually get all the way down to bedrock. Until then, that's what I've been doing. Alright, let's go for the rest. Alright, so I got a college in here. My exit to this little house is up here, up to the top. It's not the main entrance, it's just the one that happens to lead up here. We're playing on a amplified save file. So everything is mountains. And then here's what my house looks like from the outside. It looks a bit dreadful now, I know, but the lights kind of help from a distance let me know, hey, this is where we're at. I can pretty that up later. I just wanted to focus on getting a house first. And then over here, in the back there, we've got where my brother is staying. And then one of his friends has come and joined us. There's a Nautilus right there. That's what those sound like. Alright. And then he started building a pirate ship. Haven't quite gotten... he's just got the basic dimensions down so far, but he started collecting materials to build that. And on his dock over here, his friend has built a little shop. Nice little shop with the copper chains. And yeah, it's... I think everyone's interiors right now are just kind of bare bones, even mine. As fancy as it looked, mine's still fairly bare bones. Go invade his privacy. Now my brother, a little bit fancy with his floor. He's got a copper golem going. He's done his own spiral staircase here. I don't know where this goes. Oh, to his enchanting room. Nice view of the what will eventually be a ship. I haven't actually seen what it looked like in here. There's a sorting. Then there's another. I haven't actually gone in here yet. That'll be fun. And then cut that out. And then his mine shaft down here. If I remember right, it goes straight down to the same problem. This actually goes down to bedrock, looks like. I think he made it there before I did. Yeah, he's getting more materials than I am right now. But I got other things to do besides playing this. In fact, I'm going to be doing something like that later. Obsidian. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Park myself back in my house. Let's see, can I cause a problem? We have keep inventory on. You don't play casually and not have keep inventory on. I believe this opens out into that city we were just at. Now, I don't know if he breaks all the shriekers when he fixes his warden mistakes, or if he leaves them there. Personally, I'd prefer it if he just left them there, but that's, you know, personal preference. This is directly below our bases, to be fair. Where does this one lead? Oh, this leads down to a spawner, right? with scissors. Alright, I haven't been in here yet. What's this look like? Oh. Alright, there you go back in. You gotta be kidding me. Where am I? Without torches? Oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I can't even see where I'm going, basically. Without torches. Oh. Well. Well. Where did that portal go? Well. That did nothing. Here, 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 here. Swear to God. Oh. There's so many resources out of this, like, I have no idea where I am. I just wanted to go into the nether real quick, see what it looked like, and come back. Was expecting to be dropped off in a random cave somewhere. I don't know if I'm below the ocean or above it. I'm probably below the ocean, that's pretty far down. The worst part about Amplified Biome, or even the newer Minecraft bases, everything's deeper, so if you try to get like this, kind of using all your tools. I'm digging through cobblestone though, so the radio's still there. So it can't be too far down. Right? Find the right angle here. Perfect angle for this. Why does it sound like wood every time? Where the heck am I? I better reach the surface soon, gosh darn it. This is ridiculous. It's like I'm digging up to the side of a mountain or something. Alright, iron pick. So unlike my brother, I do not have access to creative mode, so this is genuinely painful. I was actually digging up to the side of a mountain. Where am I? I mean, there's sheep. Okay, I can't be too far away from where our bases are, right? jerk. So it's just figuring out where the heck I am. Alright, so here is ocean. Which way is the... It's tilting that way, so this way is sunset. So if my theory holds true... I should be somewhere near home. I might just have to swim for it, though. I think that might be it here. Okay, very promising. Yep, there's the scaffolding. Okay. Alright. That was rather awkward. Hi. Oh, I was only fish. Sorry. Alright. That was awkward. I'm gonna park myself in bed. Alright, that'll do it for me. What an adventure. Have a good night.